think we're here, we're live, hello. Okay, got a record number of orders to pack today. It's post long weekend. Now, here's a pile of them, and it's hard to see, swap that camera. Pile of orders. We got what's her name? Ruth Montgomery. I got these from an estate sale that wasn't an estate sale. The contacts, it wasn't deceased estate, but I got these for free. Lady just wanted all these books gone. A lot of them were mouldy and musty and stuff, but it's taken me months to get through that pile, learning the ropes, doing other things, working on lots of other projects and stuff. But recently, one of my regular gigs that I do once a week, I was hosting a trivia at a pub once a week. That trivia's cancelled now, so that gig's gone. So I've doubled down on the eBay and now come out with record orders. So we're going to go through those. I already packed one in a video the other day, was yesterday. Swooped up a video because someone in the Facebook, eBay Sellers Australia Facebook group was asking some questions about the various satchels and stuff. So I packed this order in a small satchel. Now, that reminds me that I haven't got my thank you notes together. Grab those out of the drawer. I have all these little thank you notes. At this stage, I'm still small. Okay, so I'm not doing massive amounts of sales. I don't need to be making lots and lots of time back because I've only got limited stuff to do, and then I'm going to go and work on other projects anyhow. Obviously, there's lots of listing to do, but I'm not in a super hurry. So I think it's just nice to go and add a little bit of extra customer service and add a thank you note to each of these. I am going to need a pen, so we're live, and I'm going to have, actually, I'm on my phone, so I've got to learn not to put my finger over the, and then I drop my phone. Get you back on the settings. You're not looking at me. This is how you look at me. I'm going to switch the camera around. I can do this. Which one's the camera? Nope. Can I change which camera I'm using? Sorry, you're not looking at me while I do that. I got to look at my screen. I thought I could switch the camera on this. Turn it up sideways. You can see my computer doing the stream down there. Give me a second. I thought I could switch the... Click on settings. Video source. I'm front facing one of these ones. That one. That's a good one. I can. This is using a little tool called Video Ninja that I use. Now my settings are in the front of my... There they go. Getting my hand in front of the camera. I'm sorry. Come for a walk with me then while we go and just get a pen so I can fill in those thank you cards. And, maybe I'll just leave it on this camera. It's easier to see what I'm doing. Now, that's literally the pen I was looking for, sitting there right on a dining room table. Right, so now I can write some thank you cards. Hopefully I don't need to go anywhere else, but I can take you with me. It's handy using this remote, using the phone, because I'm not streaming from my phone. I'm streaming from my computer using Video Ninja as it's like Zoom, right? It's open source, it's free to use, and I can log into the channel and take the techie stuff. If you want to know more, ask me, and maybe I can do a video on how to set that up. I just don't know how to demo when I'm using the tools to stream, that I want to show how to use the tools to stream. I'm not, it's a bit of a conundrum, but we can move over this way. But it works, and it's pretty good quality of doing the Wi-Fi over to the phone. Anyway, let's get on with hacking and get my head around what I've got to do. Now, I do have lots of on the floor, these small satchels. I've got a few medium ones too. These are the padded mailers. These cost about $1.30 each. So when I can get away with it and I'm not in a hurry, I like to use just a bubble wrap, which will come in here so disorganized. No, I haven't. I know exactly where it is. get my stuff together. Bubble wrap. We've got satchels, which are stuffed to the they're the large satchels. Hopefully I can get away with not using these because they're expensive. When the satchels, these kind, are 30 cents each. So a little bit of bubble wrap, and I'm going to move you over. A little bit of bubble wrap and one of these is so much cheaper per order. Save me $1 here and there. Does just as good a job. You can see the bubble wrap in there. All right, so bubble wrap those books. I haven't written a thank you card for that one, so maybe we'll do that first. So bring up my eBay orders and see who that was for. Remind me which order this was. Oh, that's the third book bundle. That came from that same estate sale. Books on healing herbs. So that's down here. Carried. Oh, write this down. Kind of want my glasses now. Hi, Kerry. Thank you for your purchase. It is her book. Serve you well. There. Okay. But just a nice little touch. I think it's nice to do for your customer. Let me grab the sticky tape. I'll be back. Okay. Sticky tape. I got it. So just stick that on the bundle like so. Bit of sticky tape. I just stick it there. I often get scared that no one's going to lift it up and read it after I've spent that time writing it. But then that's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. And it only just barely fit in a small satchel. It fit really well in a padded mailer. These are actually a little bit bigger than these plain satchel too. So sometimes you don't have a choice. Sometimes instead of going from a small satchel to a medium satchel to fit it, you can go from a small satchel to a small padded mailer and it'll fit in there and you can post it and ship it for the same price. So that's a handy little tip. You don't know. And you always get these rubber seasons that stick like static, they stick to your hand. You know, stuck on the back of my hand, that plastic. Come on. And then, I shouldn't wrap this up straight away. Of course, I want to record. Usually, I'm out of order because I packed this yesterday. Now that I know what that is, I'm just going to write that on here so I don't get confused. What I should do first is order on my labels. I was in here doing that when I decided to set up the live stream, and now I'm all a little bit all over the place. So, because one of these things I need to, you know how to put it, you're going to have to come with me and find a parcel. I know, this book is Controversy of Xylon by Douglas Reed. Has been ordered to New Zealand. It's my first international sale, so I need to, I've never done an international sales before. So I need to, the reason I want to do this is I want to pack that one, weigh and measure it, because I need to put that on the international shipping thing. So let's make myself some room just so I can get a clear space and deal with that one by itself. Now, my laptop might get in the way a little bit. Put that over there. Thank you cards out of the way too. All right. Put this in the bubble wrap first. nice to wrap the books. I'm not going to send this, I'm going to save myself like $1. Sending this to be more casual. Wrap this in the bubble wrap. Can you see what I'm wrapping? Yeah. Look down. There we go. A bit better. Sometimes my head doesn't stick out the top. Tape. Down. Thanks for. Oops, it's having to suck. You can see? Good. Good. Alright, thank you note for this. Thanks for being my very first international sale. Would be fantastic. eBay. Which one is this? John like that. Oh, John. Thank you for being first international sale. This serves you well. Serves you well. There. Now grab myself a small satchel. That's my small one. I'm so well organised as you can see. It's all over the place. As things ramp up, I might need to sort that out. Serves me for now. Like that in there. It's perfectly nice and snug instead of using the padded ones. Now, man, I also don't know where my bloody tape measure is. Come on. Oh, there's Mum out there. Making noises. You want to come see Mum? Come see Mum. Let's go find my tape measure. Chewing my glass. Sorry. Here we go. You'll see Mum on the way past. You're live on the internet, Mum. There she is. Bye, Mum.
Oh, hello.
All right. There was no one home when I started this. That's the place to myself. And but here we go. So I've got to ramp this up, build all my projects and stuff to get out of here. Okay. What have we got here? Back to eBay. There's my screen up. Said like with Jonathan. Right, so we want to go back to the Oz Post where I've imported my orders. We've got this one here. I hope that hasn't dropped me out. Just do a refresh. It's been a while since I was in here. Yeah, it has. It doesn't. Timing on the Oz Post thing doesn't last very long before it logs you out. Draft orders. Where's this one? Can't see much. I should share the screen. Can I? No, you'll see people's addresses and stuff. Can't do that. Can't do that. Does this parcel have dangerous goods? No. Do the contents have a commercial value? Yes. Reason for export? Sale of goods. Height and weight. So, scales. 569. So let's put like 0.8 at like 200 grams just to be on the safe side. I'll see what it does to my postage costs. Value. Oh man, $50. I think I sold it for 60. Where's Ozpost got my different window? 60. Origin. Australia. Give me a second, I'll look something up. All right. Pretty good. Okay, I've got to get the tariff code. I spent ages looking up the other day. It was so hard to find the tariff code to send a book international. I want to go into it. That was so hard. Item weights, just that's useful there. I've got to put the weight in twice. One for the parcel size for Ozpost and one for the customs. Here we go. Once we'll seal this up, it's easier to weigh and measure. Either sticking to me. This looks nice if you fold them over a bit. That's a big tape. Nice when you take down the edges, nice and square. What's it got next? Come on. write that on there. So now I can measure it. $25. It's good to mention just a little bit over. It's almost like exactly on. Let me do this way. Show you that this is. It's almost exactly on 24. I'm going to push it up to 25 and fiddle the numbers and see if I don't think it should make any difference to the parcel. So this is exactly on 16. I'll put it up to 17. And put that on 4. Yeah. $20.60. Ship that. Small parcel, $20.60. I charged. Maybe that is actually. Oh, what happened to that card number? We just taking it. Selected. 26. Save order. I saved it. It's done. International. My first international parcel. I haven't paid for it, but I've got the order ready. Okay, so then we want to do these other ones. I've got to get the horror bundle out of the coloured. Oh, let's go do that. So I don't need to keep running around. Because they just paid for it this morning. Where is it? Brown cupboard 003. Come out and we'll get this DVD bundle out of Brown cupboard 003. All right. In this cupboard, SKU numbers, Brown cupboard 003. So in here somewhere is the Possession Horror Bundle, which is probably not that one. It's the only one. Oh, must be the one behind it. Doing this one. Come on. Sure, that's not the. That's Indie Horror Bundle. They said Possession Horror Bundle. No. Mayhem, not the right one. Monster Mayhem, this one. Possession Horror 4-pack. That's the one. So put these back in. I've got them from. All right. That's that sorted. Get you back up on your perch. So back to it's Margaret Falkland cookbook down here. This for sure won't fit in a small satchel. Where did I put the satchels? Yeah. But you can see before I even start, no way that's going to fit in there, but might fit in a padded. Let's have a look. Not quite. Or actually, maybe. No, I don't want to risk it. That is so on the edge. But you can see there was no way it'd fit in a small one, in a non-padded one. I mean, but this will. It does fit, you know. Just. Does fit. See, so it won't fit in a small satchel, but it does fit in a small padded satchel. So they can ship that for the small price at the expense of paying for a padded mailer. Now, really like a thank you card for this one. Let's do that. There. Right, so should we just be putting these straight through? Otherwise, I'll get confused what I've written. Margaret on there for the Margaret full. Now I can go. Dangerous goods, no. Small parcel. Select. Save order. Nice. These will go in a small, either they will on their own. Quite. Same deal, right? They're not going to fit in a satchel. They will, but if I wrap them in bubble wrap like I should, they won't. So, another job for pattern mailer. And you can see that fits perfectly nice, right? So, pattern mailer for the DVDs. Thank you card. We'll order that. The horror pack. We'll order this. Reference number. What bundle was it? It was a possession. Put that on my reference. Possession. Dangerous goods. No. Update the description. Because the description when you import it from eBay imports the entire 80 character description, and the AusPost description character limit is 50. So every single time you need to truncate the description. Be nice if it just did it for you. I'm thinking about making a tool like a browser extension or something that can do that sort of stuff for you. Definitely got this in a small, so we can order that. Use that for. Oh, I need to take a break. I'm sorry. Be back in a minute. Next waiting. Okay. My hands are a bit wet. Bad handwriting. Try another one. Deal stick going on. Next, draft orders. This one is not a book. Not a book. This is a brass guitar slide. And this was fits on your finger like that. This is my mother's, she bought, doesn't use anymore. You want to get rid of it, so we put that up on my eBay store. I've got a little box for this. So, I'll come get that box. I'm so disorganized. And we'll send this in a small mailer to that box under this hat. Okay. Little box I had ready. So put you back up here. Oh, I just got a notification from eBay. Is that one of my other things got paid? Or an order? Yeah, nah, it's telling me to do jobs. It's not a sale. Start. So this will fit in here nice and snug. Might wrap it in some paper or bubble wrap. How about some butcher's paper? I think something. Plenty of it, right? Easy one. I wonder if that'll ship for, way I measured that, if that'll ship for less than a small satchel. We'll find out in a second. I'm just going to go and now, I don't think let's see how it'll ship. Just really small, see if it's cheaper than a small mailer. What's it? 1.116 grams. So let's have a look. put it up to 11, 11, 8. Yes, it costs me the same as a flat rate satchel, 964. Do it small, same. Might as well just chuck it in one of these. Saves me entering the prices. 30%. Easy. So that's the Rockford path line done. Book it in. Let's reference number. Slide. Put a reference on that. Gotta put a reference on that previous one we did, the DVDs. I did. Alright, so now we're going to get back into bubble wrapping. Of course, these will definitely fit in a small satchel. Wait a minute. I'm going to put it, I just dumped it on the floor before. Whew. Thank you for 7 bank. Nope. Oh, 3 more. Okay, so we can order that in. Reference number. Also, remember what that was. That Woolsey book. Packaging small. Select. Save order. What have I missed? Dangerous goods. No. Shorten the description. Said before. Yeah, save. We've got this harmonic charts book. a new dimension in astrology. Another one that came from the, that deceased state. There's really fascinating books in that lot. It's so sad how many of them were mouldy. And I can't sell them. Real shame. Yeah. So, this. Okay. Getting through my satchels fast. I opened this yesterday. this is. Oh, should I show you this? Yeah. Anybody here? I don't know if anyone's here. This is Bedtime Stories by Philip Adams. I believe he's a TV personality from Radio National ABC. Someone bought that book. I don't know if you enjoy that. See with the bubble wrap at the back. It does take quite a while to do this, doesn't it? You slip it straight into a satchel, padded mailer, and you fly past the thank you card. Like if I get like heaps of these every day, that might have to change. But for now, I can do that extra bit of niceness for now. These Ruth Montgomery books I showed at the beginning are not going to be in my last fall satchel. I have to buy some more. I should fit in a padded mailer though. Yep. See, classic example. Doesn't fit. No way on earth that's going to fit in a small satchel. Just no way. Especially if I then cover it in bubble wrap. And then you take a small padded mailer. It slides in no problem. So you want to have both. All right, thank you card for that. For those.
This is for.
We haven't finished the reference here. Excellent. Especially spelling someone's name wrong. Right now, let's deal with those. We've got that to order through here. Those books were in the small one. Let's put those through. I did a ticket card for those, didn't I? I think I did. Oops. I think I did. What I did. ready to ship a whole lot of them. So select them all and print. $102 shipping. Boom. Right, now we've got to go and print these off on the other room. So grab the hello. Take the laptop down to the printer. Hello. All right. Print the labels. Plug the printer in to the USB. Turn it on.
Hey, these do I have like 9?
I've never printed this many labels in one hit before. Print the label paper. All right, here we go. Printer, the computer. What the hell is that? What the hell just happened? Oh. Oh, that's the international label. Oh man, I printed it in this. That's the international label here. It's not going to print on my. Okay, I've got to print page 1 separate then, maybe. I don't know what to do. All right, so just put. I think I'm going to put a normal piece of paper in. Print that label. Print page 1 separately. Grayscale, print pages 1. All right. There we go. I'm not going to, it's got people's addresses on it. I can't show you that. So there we go. We printed the, printed an international shipping label. Okay. Now, how many pages of, at least 8. So we've got 2 pages of parcels of normal shipping labels to send. Pages 2 to 3. You should see those going out on my labels here. Hopefully. Page 2. Right. All right. Hello. Okay. Plug this back in. It's a good. Get a good look at my ceiling and my chin. Okay. Back into his office. Right. So now we're good to go and see these labels. 30 international labels. Which one was that? This one. Oh, no problem. I don't think I need to sign this. It goes through there. That international one done. Oh, look at my labels all curled up. So what do we got here? What have we got here? Bedtime story. Bedtime. Bedtime. Yeah. Charts. God. Me. Let's just check that one. That's what. Get off. Get off. No. Stupid things. No. There we go. Basically ready to take down to the post office. Big pile of parcels, record orders, record sales, 39. So onwards and upwards. See how we go next week. You never know. All right. Thanks.